Hi everyone, Ben here, developer of ShinyX.com. I wanted to give a video response to everything that's been happening because I think it best conveys intention, tone, sincerity, that sort of stuff, rather than text. Text can be completely misinterpreted and completely be taken out of context. So I felt like a video was probably the best way to progress forward and to talk to the community. I don't know how long this is going to end up. I have written my thoughts down just over here. I will forget if I don't write them down, like exactly what I want to say, because I get a bit panicked. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my heart's going 10 to the dozen at the moment because I know this is a very poignant topic for everybody. So I think it's just best that I address everything that's happened. So over the last few days, I've been reading all of the messages online, listening to concerns, and reflecting on absolutely everything that has happened. Firstly, like beyond anything else, I'm genuinely sorry. Like 100% sorry. Um, Not because people are upset, but because now I understand that I've failed to like appreciate how deeply many members of our shiny hunting community feel about generative AI. Um, for many of you, it's not just like a simple discussion about technology. It's a passion about protecting creativity, artists, trust, and the future of like all of the communities and everything that you care about. Um, I didn't quite understand how many people were so highly emotional about AI, particularly in relation to development, and that's on me. I know that we're all very passionate about artists. I do what I can to support my artists as much as possible, and it never crossed my mind to think that same way about development AI. I'm a professional web developer outside of ShinyDex. Like I have a career as a web developer, and AI has become an incredibly normal part of my daily work routine, as mandated by my management and stuff. And I need to keep my job because I need the money to live and survive and thrive. And it's just not something that I can shift on, unfortunately, in work. We are expected to use it to improve our efficiency, solve any technical problems without delay. And I think because of that environment, I began to see AI as another development tool and not really express and I guess delve into um, it from every single angle. And I took that mindset into ShinyDex without like stopping to think about how differently the community sees AI and how different their values are and how my choices will affect people in like the people who supported me for so long. But like people who have been here since day one are now no longer using the website and service because they didn't agree with me using AI. I'm not trying to like replace the creativity of anything, but I completely understand why loads of you out there feel hurt and disappointed and like your trust has been completely broken. I completely get it. Um I guess looking back, I thought like I should have thought a lot more carefully about the impact of my decisions. I was just really excited about getting something done. Um and a lot of you are upset that I didn't disclose that I'd used AI um, in the creation of the management system that I did with the newest update. So I'm sorry about that. I really should have let everybody know. Um, if anybody has any questions about what tech stack I use, feel free to drop me a message because that's also the information I'll happily disclose to people. But yeah, I should have just been a bit more transparent about that with the latest update. ShinyDex has never like just been a project to me. It's genuinely 100% and entirely been like community first. Like the origin of ShinyDex has been built from community years ago. I mean, the project's nearly 10 years old now. And only in the past 2 years have I actually given it the love and attention that it and this community deserves to bring it up to speed in being the best way for you guys to be able to be passionate about what you do. And throughout those years, a lot of you supported me. You've encouraged me. You've shared your collections, your decks, you've celebrated your hunts, you've mourned your fails with me. I'm looking at you, Squirrel. And you've helped entirely make Shiny Decks what it is today, which is honestly really cool. But losing your trust and losing everybody's trust on the internet as because it matters a lot more that you guys trust me, be able to have your best interests at heart, than saving some time with developing some stuff. I should have just pushed back this release by a couple of weeks and did that system myself. I was just excited to get it out there for everybody because it's very cool. Because of all of that, though, I have decided to make a change. Over the next coming weeks, I'm going to be going back through Shiny Decks, where I used AI-assisted coding, and I'm going to completely rewrite the code from the ground up. I'm going to do my level best to purge any traces of it from the website, and try and get everything back to a state where we have no AI code in any way, shape, or form on the website or in any of the services any of the 6 services that it uses. That isn't going to happen overnight. This project is absolutely massive. Like before this point, I stopped counting at 3,000 hours of development. So, going to take a little bit of time, but I genuinely believe, having read everything online, talked to a lot of people, and seen just how upset the community is with me and with the project, I believe this is the complete right thing to do. I need Shiny Decks to not just reflect my work, but I need it to also reflect the values of the community that helped put it together and help support it, and help make sure it's still here and it's used and loved. And I know that isn't like a band-aid fix. That's not the plan. The plan isn't to be like an immediate fix for everything. And this video isn't going to change everybody's mind. I know that. Continued trust is earned. It's not like instantly given. Like I've got to earn it back, you know? I can just promise you, like hand on heart, I can promise you that I will just do better. I'm going to ensure that there is like no AI usage at all in Shiny Decks going forward, regardless of whether it's for menial copy and paste tasks or whether it's for quickly throwing together a prototype or anything like that. Like there is no version of Shiny Decks in the future where AI is involved. I can promise you that, because it's just not worth splitting up a community and the shiny hunting community because of that decision. And I would rather just everybody get along and shiny hunt and do the things that we want to do together. I'll also be super more thoughtful about everything. I'll make sure that, you know, if there's ever a moment where I'm like, oh, I just need this done quickly, it's like, do I need it done quickly? No, we'll rest on it. You know, I'll make sure that it doesn't come to anything. I'll continue listening to everything you guys have to say. You guys have feedback, I'll listen to it. If you guys have comments or concerns, I'll listen to them. Even when they're difficult, that's something that I need to do. Just, you know, to show respect to the community more than anything else. A message to everybody who's reached out super respectfully. Whether you agree with me or you've challenged me or you've asked questions, thank you. Curiosity isn't what killed the cat, as much of us believe. It's actually what helps make sure that people keep in check and we make sure that we're doing everything correctly and everything right. And that's really important. To those who feel that they can no longer support Shiny Decks, I completely understand. I appreciate that you might feel betrayed. Never my intention. And I'm very, very sorry. All I can do is wish you the best. And I hope that you are able to get all the shinies you want and track them wherever you want to on a spreadsheet or an alternative site or whatever. I hope that I genuinely hope that you find something that is good for you. That's important. To the people that are willing to give me an opportunity to build back your trust, I would like to preemptively say thank you. This isn't easy. Like, I have spent the past, 48 hours basically with no sleep because I've been thinking about a lot of things and trying to figure out the best move forward to make sure that everybody feels like I understand I'm responsible for what's happened and to take accountability for it. But yeah, for those of you that are going to attempt to trust me again, thank you. I'm not going to take it for granted. I hope that the explanation through this video and my actions of removing all of the AI code and replacing it with my own stuff is a small way to be able to show a token to the community that I am trying to make sure that you guys know basically the community is at the forefront of my mind, not efficiency of development, for example. Before I wrap everything up, there is something that I want to address. I think this is very important. So if you've made it this far, thank you very much. But I understand that my decision has led to people being hurt and disappointed, and it's led to a lot of criticism against me, and I completely accept that. If people want to hold me accountable for what I've done, that is absolutely fine. I get that. I've messed up. That's on me. That's not on anybody else, and it's their right to hold me accountable. But I really want to just take a moment to address the hurtful words used against my fiance, my old and new ambassadors, and also current users of the website. Please leave her, the current and previous ambassadors, and anybody else who is currently actively using the website out of this. They didn't make the choices and the decisions that I made. They're not involved in the development. I'm a completely one-man team, and they shouldn't be blamed, harassed, spoken ill of just because of the choices I made. I have seen far too many hurtful comments and far too many aggressive comments towards any of the groups that I've mentioned over a decision that I've made. The ones particularly that have been directed at my fiance, Ida, have been the hardest because she is suffering because of a decision I've made, and that's not okay. It's just not okay. Every single one of us watching this video right now, we're humans. Behind your screen name, you are just a human. You have feelings, you have emotions. We all make mistakes, every single one of us. We all have opportunities to learn. We all have opportunities to grow. I genuinely believe that people should be held accountable. But in that holding accountability, we also need to remember that people have compassion or should have compassion for each other. There's no need to come out the gate swinging. Just talk to people. If you have concerns or criticisms or questions or anything, just talk to me. Direct them straight at me. I'll listen. I'll try to understand. I'll try to rebuild your trust. But do not involve the people that have nothing to do with it. Do not involve the people that I care about. Do not go after them to try to get to me. That's not okay. I'm sorry for using AI in the assisted development of Shiny Decks. But I'm not sorry for defending the people that I love from unwanted and unwarranted abuse that they've received online. That's not okay, guys. Every single person on this planet deserves respect, love, kindness from everywhere, and humanity. So before you post, before you comment, just take a moment, have a breath, take a think. Why it's taken me a little bit of time to get through getting a video out, because I wanted to make sure my thoughts were comprised. I wanted to make sure that they weren't said out of anger, and that I could take some time to go and educate myself as deeply as I can. I appreciate everybody taking the time to listen. I guarantee you there's going to be some responses. Some people will be happy, some people won't. But realistically, I just needed to tell you all that I'm sorry, what the plan is going forward, and to just please retain your humanity online. Just because you're not face to face, because you're behind a keyboard, doesn't give you the right to hurl abuse at people. Thanks for listening.